Welcome back, everybody. Because what is happening right now in Dallas is nothing short of absolute NFL chaos. The kind of breaking news that doesn't just shake a franchise, it sends shockwaves through the entire league. Tonight, Cowboys owner Jerry Jones has confirmed something that almost nobody saw coming, something that feels more like a Madden fantasy move than real life, yet here we are. A.J. Brown, one of the most dominant, physical, explosive wide receivers in the league, is heading to the Dallas Cowboys in a stunning, earth-shattering $100 million move that is already being called one of the biggest and boldest wide receiver acquisitions in modern NFL memory. This is not speculation, not rumor, not some wild theory swirling around social media. This is confirmed straight from the top, straight from Jerry Jones himself. And the ripple effect of this instantly transforms the Dallas Cowboys into one of the most dangerous offensive machines in all of football. But the story of how we got here, what this means for Dak Prescott, what it means for CeeDee Lamb, what it means for Philadelphia, and what it means for the NFC landscape is where things get even more dramatic. From the moment this rumor first leaked earlier today, nobody truly believed it could be real. Cowboys fans thought it was trolling. Eagles fans thought it was a joke. Analysts brushed it off as another unrealistic off-season fantasy. After all, how often does an elite WR1 at the peak of his career get ripped away from a division rival and drop directly into the hands of one of the NFL's most high-profile franchises? But behind closed doors, negotiations were unfolding with a level of speed, secrecy, and intensity that even insiders underestimated. According to people familiar with the situation, Jerry Jones had been monitoring A.J. Brown's contract tension for months, quietly preparing for the moment the door cracked open. And when Philadelphia hesitated, when communication stalled, when uncertainty began creeping in, Jerry pounced with an offer so bold, so aggressive, and so financially powerful that the Eagles could not match it, could not counter it, and could not stop it. Within hours, the move was finalized, the framework of the contract was assembled, and tonight the Dallas Cowboys have delivered a message to the NFL. This is not a rebuild year, not a plateau year, not a transitional year. This is a go for it all, chips on the table, Super Bowl or bust year. The reaction inside the Cowboys facility has reportedly been electric. Dak Prescott, whose future has been the center of constant debate, now suddenly finds himself surrounded by one of the most loaded receiving arsenals in football. Pairing A.J. Brown with CeeDee Lamb instantly creates a nightmare scenario for defenses. You cannot double-team everyone. You cannot bracket both sides. You cannot cheat a safety without exposing yourself to a devastating counter-strike. A.J. Brown brings a physicality that is almost unmatched. He bulldozes through tackles, he bullies corners, he high points the football like it belongs to him, and he plays with a violent determination that turns routine catches into game-changing plays. And now that level of force, that level of intensity, becomes part of the Cowboys' identity. This is not just another weapon for Dak Prescott, this is a tone setter. This is the kind of player who changes your locker room energy, your offensive strategy, your defensive confidence, your entire team personality. But make no mistake, this move is also a direct shot at the Philadelphia Eagles. This is personal. This is rivalry fuel poured straight into a wildfire. A.J. Brown was a cornerstone of the Eagles' offense, a fan favorite, a locker room leader, a top-tier receiver who helped drive Philadelphia's Super Bowl run. For the Cowboys to swoop in and take a piece that big, that central, that emotionally significant, is a move that will not be forgotten in the NFC East. Already, social media is erupting with reactions. Eagles fans are raging, Cowboys fans are celebrating like it's Christmas morning, and analysts are scrambling to rewrite their preseason power rankings. Because let's be honest, the balance of power in the NFC East may have just shifted in a single night. And this brings us to the $100 million question literally. This contract is massive. It is bold. It is the kind of deal that locks in a superstar for the long haul and signals a new phase of Dallas Cowboys football. Jerry Jones isn't planning for the future. He is declaring war on mediocrity. He is taking all the criticism he's heard for years, every debate about whether the Cowboys can contend, whether they can close the gap, whether they have what it takes, and he is answering that criticism with money, with aggression, and with a blockbuster that instantly becomes one of the defining moments of this era. The Cowboys now have one of the highest paid wide receiver duos in the league, and while that brings expectations, pressure, and Super Bowl level scrutiny, it also brings firepower unlike anything Dallas has had since the days of the legendary triplets. But the financial commitment is only one part of the story. What this means strategically cannot be overstated. Defensive coordinators around the league now have to prepare for a Cowboys offense that can attack on every level. Deep shots, slants, red zone fades, sideline outs, contested catches, yards after contact, every single area of the field now belongs to Dallas. And with Tony Pollard no longer in the backfield, this move signals that the Cowboys are leaning into a modern, aggressive, air-driven offensive identity. Imagine lining up as a defensive back knowing that every snap is a potential highlight reel moment, that every route combination is designed to stress you, expose you, and beat you. That is the reality teams will face facing A.J. Brown and CeeDee Lamb at the same time. And as for Dak Prescott, this is the kind of roster weaponry that removes excuses forever. This is the moment where he must rise, where he must deliver, where every throw matters, because the front office just handed him a golden opportunity. Meanwhile, in Philadelphia, the fallout is immediate and messy. Losing A.J. Brown is not just losing a wide receiver, it's losing a heartbeat, a tone setter, an emotional anchor. His departure leaves a massive hole in their offensive identity, and the timing could not be worse. Jalen Hurts now loses one of his most trusted weapons, and the pressure on the Eagles' front office is skyrocketing. Fans are furious, analysts are stunned, and the team now faces the reality that one of their biggest threats will be wearing a star on his helmet next season. The bitterness of this loss will linger, not just because of who left, but because of where he is going. To lose a superstar is painful. To lose him to your most hated rival is devastating. Tonight's confirmation from Jerry Jones also highlights a deeper truth. The Cowboys owner still lives for the biggest and boldest moments. At 82 years old, he is not slowing down, not playing conservative, not thinking small. He still loves the spotlight, still craves the drama, and still wants to deliver that one final, unforgettable Super Bowl run that has eluded Dallas for nearly 3 decades. This move is his statement that the window is open right now, that he is willing to spend big and take risks, and that he is not waiting for next year, not waiting for a rebuild, not waiting for somebody else in the front office to take charge. Jerry Jones is the reason this deal happened. He pushed it, he funded it, he closed it, and tonight he owns every headline in the football world. As this story continues to develop, reactions will keep pouring in, fallout will keep spreading, and the Dallas Cowboys will continue to dominate every sports conversation. Fans are already imagining the first Dak to A.J. touchdown, the first time A.J. Brown stiff arms an Eagles defender, the first massive rivalry showdown where this move becomes part of NFL legend. And make no mistake, this is a move that changes everything. It changes how the Cowboys are viewed, how their opponents prepare, how their rivals react, and how their players approach the season. This isn't just a roster upgrade. This is a declaration. This is a thunderbolt strike right through the heart of the NFC East, and it tells the football world that the Dallas Cowboys are going all in. So buckle up, because the next few days are going to be absolutely wild. Press conferences, player reactions, analyst debates, fan celebrations, and non-stop speculation are all about to explode across the NFL landscape. And we will be here for every second of it, breaking it down, tracking every detail, and diving deeper into what this historic $100 million A.J. Brown move means for America's team. If you love Cowboys news, if you love huge NFL drama, if you love the energy of a blockbuster moment that changes everything, Then stay locked in because this is only the beginning. And if you enjoyed this breakdown and want more updates the moment they drop, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a single moment of massive Dallas Cowboys news.